I really like you, Theo.
I like you too, Robin.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 LGBTQ+ TV kisses.
What's with all the hearts? Valentine's Day was 2 months ago.
That a yes?
For this list, we're looking at the most exciting, satisfying, and downright adorable kisses between LGBTQ+ characters on the small screen. Since these smooches mark some pretty climactic moments, we are issuing a spoiler alert. Which of these kisses had your heart melting? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Jack McPhee and Ethan Brody, Dawson's Creek.
Hey, look, I know there's people around, but who cares, right? I mean, that's the whole point. I finally have the courage to do this.
This teen drama's season 3 finale is chock full of romance, with the show's central love triangle coming to a head and Dawson's parents getting remarried after a rough patch. But the most groundbreaking storyline found Jack, who had come out in season 2, make a move on his openly gay crush Ethan.
Jack, hey. What are you doing here?
After a period of relationship turmoil, Jack embarks on a road trip to Ethan's college to confess his true feelings and plant one on Ethan, unwittingly in front of the latter's boyfriend.
I want to show you. Yeah, I want to show you that I can and that I'm not afraid to... Oh, hell, this.
It's a painfully awkward moment, but it leads to a touching reconciliation between Jack and his father. This moment was not only an important milestone for Jack, but also for the representation of LGBTQ+ love on screen.
Do you know the anguish I went through over a kiss? One stupid little kiss. Most people don't have to do that.
You're right. They don't.
Number 9. Piper Chapman and Alex VAUSE, Orange is the New Black.
But think of the story that you'll have.
That's my line.
For much of season 1, Piper is understandably furious at her ex Alex for snitching on her at trial and landing her in prison. To make matters worse, when her anger finally thaws and she and Alex engage in some flirtatious dancing, Piper is unfairly sent into solitary confinement.
That's lesbian activity.
It sure is.
This leads to one of the show's most turbulent romances, as Piper finally acts on her lingering attraction once being released. Dragging her confused ex-girlfriend into the chapel, Piper initiates a passionate kiss that marks the episode's climax.
What are we doing?
It's one of the show's most chemistry-filled scenes, but it also delivers a shocking and impactful narrative twist. Number 8. Damon Richards Evangelista and Ricky Evangelista, Pose.
What the hell? Damon!
Over here.
Although Damon doesn't appear much in the final season of this dance-heavy drama series, his relationship with bad boy Ricky remains one of the show's highlights. Damon is introduced as a bright-eyed youngster adopted by fledgling house mother Blanca Evangelista, and he quickly falls for the charmer he meets at a ball.
I don't know how to do this. Know how to do what? I've never kissed anyone before.
Although their relationship has its ups and downs, it's at its most passionate in season 2 when Ricky returns from touring to a warm welcome from his boyfriend. The love fest is interrupted by Blanca, but this scene is sizzling with romantic tension, and even manages to make a blanket fort seem sexy.
What? I need an excuse to make love to you?
Number 7. Yorkie and Kelly, Black Mirror.
You want to get in my car?
This dystopian sci-fi series' 3rd season episode San Junipero has an unusually optimistic tone thanks to the touching relationship it explores. At a nightclub in a resort town, the inexperienced Yorkie takes a liking to a gregarious social butterfly, but feels overwhelmed when her attraction is reciprocated. After their second encounter in the bar, Yorkie drums up the courage to confront her crush, and the pair share a steamy kiss at Kelly's place. With the couple having overcome their awkward beginnings, it's a beautiful and oh-so-satisfying moment. This romantic storyline was out of the box for the typically cynical series, but drew serious praise for subverting tropes of doomed queer love. Number 6. Princess Bubblegum and Marceline the Vampire Queen. Adventure Time. This animated fantasy series was praised for its representation of LGBTQ+ characters, and this is nowhere more present than in the 4-part series finale.
Marcy?
You're okay!
My armor has an emergency.
You scared me.
When the princess is injured in the gum war and Marceline rushes to her side, the pair embraces and shares their feelings for each other. The tender and funny exchange is punctuated by a passionate kiss.
I might have a concussion.
Many fans had suspected a relationship between the ruler of the Candy Kingdom and the outgoing vampire queen, and this episode finally confirmed the theory. For representing queerness in a kid-friendly show, this already epic final episode was made even more triumphant.
Come along with me, and the butterflies and bees.
Number 5. David Rose and Patrick Brewer, Schitt's Creek.
If there is anything remotely sentimental in here, he is on a date with you right now.
In season 3 of this sitcom, David Rose is opening an apothecary in the small town where his newly broke family has relocated.
Patrick. David Rose, you bought the general store.
This venture garners the interest of Patrick Brewer, who eventually asks David out to dinner to celebrate the latter's birthday. In Patrick's car on the way home, David bravely makes the first move, and their mutual attraction is confirmed. This tender kiss is a big moment for the usually insecure David, as well as first-timer Patrick, and it marks the beginning of their fruitful relationship. Fans love Schitt's Creek for its depiction of three-dimensional LGBTQ+ characters, and this adorable scene perfectly captures that spirit. Number 4. Clarke Griffin and LEXA, The 100.
You sent for me? Yes.
In this post-apocalyptic sci-fi drama series, relations between this pairing don't exactly start off swimmingly. Their community's interests are often at odds, with Clarke representing the Sky People who have only recently returned to Earth from a space station, and LEXA commanding the coalition of Grounder clans.
You're the one who burned 300 of my warriors alive.
You're the one who sent them there to kill us.
But when the two women meet, they forge both a truce and the beginnings of a romantic connection. As the allies prepare to wage a battle against their mutual enemy, LEXA kisses her former rival.
Don't we deserve better than that? Maybe we do.
Although their relationship is later marked by serious betrayal, this moment brings some much-needed relief and excitement to the ladies' grim surroundings. Number 3. Kurt Hummel and Blaine Anderson, Glee.
You're usually so top 40.
Well, I just wanted something a little more emotional.
This musical comedy drama series was lauded for its portrayal of multiple queer characters and relationships. One of the show's most heartwarming storylines finds Kurt, transferred from McKinley after being mistreated by homophobic students, fall for the lead singer of his new private school's Glee club.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
After Kurt's emotional performance of Blackbird, Blaine approaches him and admits how touched he was.
I've been looking for you forever.
Following Kurt's painfully unrequited feelings for Finn in season 1, the romantic smooch he shares with Blaine represents the dawning of a much happier chapter. Klaine would go on to become one of Glee's longest-lasting and most beloved romances. Number 2. Willow Rosenberg and Tara MACLAY, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I have to be supportive. Buffy needs me to be supportive.
Willow Rosenberg is one of the most lovable characters on this hit supernatural drama, and her growth into a powerful witch perfectly mirrored the development of her queer identity. Her loving relationship with Tara broke ground as one of the few long-term queer love stories on TV.
I'm definitely nothing special. No, you are.
Due to network restrictions, however, they weren't shown locking lips until the 5th season episode The Body.
Can't do this.
While struggling with the task of comforting a grieving Buffy, Willow nearly breaks down, and Tara provides an affectionate source of comfort.
We can do this.
Although the kiss takes place during an incredibly difficult time for all the characters, it remains a monumental moment for the iconic couple.
You can be strong. Strong like an Amazon? Strong like an Amazon, right? Okay.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Connor Walsh and Oliver Hampton, How to Get Away with Murder. The law student and hacker steam up this drama's pilot episode.
Okay, but no one can know I told you this.
How'd you get this?
I thought all you wanted from me were those emails.
Patrick Murray and Kevin Matheson, Looking. This HBO series protagonist and his boss share an illicit kiss at work.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna.
No, can you?
Go.
No, please. Don't. Just no. Just
No.
don't go. Just
What
yeah.
are you
Just
doing?
leave.
This is.
Adora and Catra, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. The couple's simmering romantic tension culminates in the series finale.
You love me. You're such an idiot. I love you too.
Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn. Ivy reveals her feelings after the pair narrowly escapes the police. Noah and Shane Harvey, Faking It. A touching and vulnerable coming out moment.
You can take some time to think about it.
I don't need to.
Are you sure?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Magnus Bane and ALEC LIGHTWOOD, Shadowhunters. In the first season of the supernatural drama series, the legendary pairing that is Malek almost doesn't happen. Shadowhunter ALEC LIGHTWOOD meets the flirtatious High Warlock of Brooklyn, Magnus Bane, when he's still quietly hung up over his partner in crime, Jace.
Pretty boy, get your team ready. I know what to do. I'm not talking to you.
The new friends grow closer and nearly go on a date, but before long, ALEC finds himself strategically betrothed to someone else. It takes Magnus crashing the wedding for the pair to truly act on their feelings, and it is beautiful to witness.
Alec, what are you doing?
That the passionate, drawn-out kiss occurs in front of Alec's disapproving family makes the liberating act even more satisfying. With a queer spin on a classic trope, this scene takes the cake for iconic LGBTQ+ kisses.
So intense. I have to hand it to you, Alexander. You certainly know how to make a statement.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.